It's time for a showdown. That's right, I have in my hand my trusty MX4 Sonys, which I've had for a very long time and absolutely love. And here in my other hand are some Apple AirPod Maxes, which technically aren't mine, they're my daughter's. She's out of town for the weekend, so I stole them. I thought it'd be fun to have like a little shootout between these two and let you know what I found. Okay, so let's talk about the very first thing as I stand here like this. The Sonys are much lighter than these Apples. Not good nor bad, not different, but they are definitely significantly lighter. Let's talk about some of the other functionality. In essence, the functionality is kind of the same between the two. They both integrate with the phones really well. I took phone calls on both of them, and they both work perfectly for that. They both have noise cancellation, which is both active and transparent, depending upon how you want to set it up. So let me tell you, here is a little bit of a difference. So with the Sonys, when you want your transparency mode, let's say you're sitting on the airplane and the stewardess is coming to bring your drink, you just put your hand on the side like this, you just put your hand over it and it's in transparent mode. With the Apples, you simply lift it off your ear and it goes into transparent mode. I'm not sure why it's a big difference, but my daughter seems to think this is vastly superior. To me, kind of similar. I actually almost like not having to pull it away from my head, but to me, it seems like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but the Apple fan in my house definitely thinks that is a better technique. Let's talk about sound, because they both, in the end, that turns into a big deal, right? I have always loved the sound on the Sony. Super great bass, the clarity, like the definition in the areas. I will say, on these new Apple, the sound is certainly equally as good. And if not, in addition, they offer some digital effects where, like, if you're watching a movie, it's almost like you're, you know, in a Dolby sound system theater where like the sound kind of surrounds you and moves, which I don't believe I have here on my Sonys. So I'll have to give these a little edge there for that. So then the next, final, and last question is comfort, right? So the final question is comfort, and that's obviously a big one because I know for me, I'll wear these for 8 hours on the plane on the way to Europe or something like that. If you ever want to know how well noise cancellation works, take a set of good noise cancellation headphones on an airplane. You won't believe the difference. It is crazy how noisy it is in the plane, and you don't realize it till you put one of these on and you can really hear the difference. So in terms of comfort, it's a little interesting. So these are light. They have like the leatherish kind of padding, super comfy. I've always found them very, very comfortable. And then when my daughter got these and I picked them up, I was like, these are kind of like gorillas. These aren't going to be comfortable, what have you. And then I put them on, and I'm not sure what kind of magic Apple has, but I would tell you these feel like they're not on your head. I guess they have a weight cancellation mode also when you're wearing them. Feels very light on your head, super comfortable. I kind of feel like this kind of padding that they have, which has a little bit of a texture, would probably be less comfortable over like a full 8-hour flight, but I don't really know. In the end, I have to say, they're both super comparable in terms of most of their core functions. I'm going to say the Apple might be a little better in terms of some of the definition and stuff in terms of the audio thing. Style is always up to you, what you like style-wise, that kind of stuff. Let me know what you think. So in any case, I hope this was helpful. You can't go wrong with either of these. I would recommend both highly. In any case, I'll see you next time.